There are so many different dreadlock hairstyles you can do with locks. And the hairstyles I'm showing you today are gonna make you wanna get locks if you don't have them. So if you plan on getting locks, today's the day. Comment down below your favorite hairstyle to do with your locks. Starting out with some barrel twist. This is my favorite hairstyle right now. I really liked two-strand twist in the beginning just because it was a new hairstyle for me, but I find that barrel twist makes your locks look very clean, very well put together. And when you take the twist out, your hair becomes curly and it becomes more mature in this hairstyle. So this is by far my favorite hairstyle, and I would say second best would be two-strand twist. If you don't know what that is, we're going to be showing you guys here in a second. Barrel twist actually looks extremely complicating, but it's not. It's actually really easy. Now, of course, it takes a little bit of patience, but really all you do to start out is you take two locks, twist them together for a little bit, like almost like doing a two-strand twist, and then start adding in other locks with twisting them as well. So twist two together, grab another lock, twist it in, twist it in. You just keep adding hair until all the barrel twist is complete. Obviously, if you don't know exactly how to do it, there's plenty of barrel twist tutorials out there you can check out. But barrel twist is a 10 out of 10 hairstyle. Here's another form of barrel twist, but instead of doing 4 back, you got 2. That almost creates a crown. This is a hairstyle that cleans you up very well and makes it look more professional. If you have a corporate job or if you work for somebody that makes you maintain your hair, this is the perfect hairstyle for you. Cool thing to notice about this hairstyle is that they cross them at the very beginning to make it look like it's all connected, but it's the same thing. You just cross 2 locks and then keep adding in more hair by twisting them together, and you got yourself some barrel twist. Another 10 out of 10 hairstyle. Now this is quite interesting right here. This had to take a lot of effort. This hairstyle actually makes me not want to have dreadlocks, at least not in this hairstyle. But obviously it looks like he's at some sort of festival and he's dressing up, so this is acceptable. And another barrel twist, but this one is a high top fade. Some people call it sky top fade. And the only difference here is that you have these two-strand twists coming down the sides. And this is actually extremely popular. People like to have their hair hanging down in front of their face, even if it's only 2 strands. And it just gives it more of a dynamic look. It's almost like having 2 hairstyles in one, which this actually is, because you have the two-strand twist and you have the barrel twist. Both of these hairstyles work great for maintaining the hair and making them look more mature. And this is a hack if you have starter locks. Do barrel twist and do two-strand twists. They make your locks look like you've had them there for a very long time. And not only make them look that way, but they actually mature them to make them more locked up. Here's more of a natural look. It almost looks like freeforms, although it's not. He just has a bunch of new growth down by the roots, and honestly, new growth looks really good. And the benefit of having locks is you get to determine what your locks are gonna look like. If you want them to look more freeform, then just don't maintain them as much. And if you want them to be completely freeform, you don't have to maintain them at all. But this has more of a natural, organic look, with allowing your roots to grow out and be puffy underneath all the locks. Really quick, it is me from the future. As we're looking at these hairstyles, I wanted to take a quick second to talk about today's sponsor. I've been drinking water only for the past 6 months. And in the past 8 months, I only had 1 soda and 1 coffee. I did some experimenting to see what really helps my hair. And one of those things was drinking more water and drinking less sugary drinks and trying to steer clear from coffee. I know it's not too bad, but that's just personal opinion. Although I always want coffee. But an awesome way I was able to track all my glucose levels was with Nutrisense. And it's crazy because I have this CGM on the back. I'll talk about that. You guys need to check out Nutrisense and their continuous glucose monitoring program. So how does it work? Nutrisense sends you sensors to wear on your skin, which continuously monitor your blood glucose levels.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty scared.
That wasn't bad at all. You can track your levels throughout the day with the app and see how food, sleep, exercise, stress impact your glucose levels. It's an amazing tool for anyone who's looking to gain a better understanding of their body and how it responds to different stimuli. And joining Nutrisense is actually extremely easy. Simply choose a program, complete a health questionnaire, and receive your sensors in the mail. And the best part, you'll have the support of a registered dietitian who will help you create personalized diet plans, keep you accountable, and help you interpret your data. Speaking of dietitians, mine is Marie, and she's able to see all of my data and help me interpret it. Thank you, Marie, for helping me. But it's so cool because I can see all of my levels right here, which is happening inside of my body. But don't just take my word for it. Hear from real Nutrisense users who have seen incredible results. They found success in controlling cravings, improving athletic performance, managing menopause symptoms, and even addressing chronic health conditions like pre-diabetics and PCOS. And if you're feeling stuck or doubtful, don't worry. Nutrisense can help you navigate any obstacles you may encounter along the way. They understand that everybody's body is different and that progress can take time. That's why they offer sustained and consistent progress, unlike other programs that only offer short-term results. So don't wait that long. Give Nutrisense a try and see the difference for yourself. You can use my promo code Gunther25 to get $25 off your first order. Now let's take a look at the rest of these lock styles. Really quick, as we're going through these hairstyles, comment down below which hairstyle was your favorite. Here's a quick reminder. Hairstyle number 1, hairstyle number 2, hairstyle number 3, hairstyle number 4, hairstyle number 5. Now moving on to hairstyle number 6. I'm seeing that all of these are barrel twists, and it's just a very popular hairstyle and it looks very clean. I feel like it's really been popularized by John Morant, Lil Baby, and Polo G would wear this hairstyle as well, and those are like the top 3 people with locks. Anytime you ask somebody who has the best locks, usually John Morant, Lil Baby, or Polo G. One of the reasons is that their locks look very healthy, and it's because they're doing different hairstyles that look very good, just like this one. Not only is the hairstyle clean, but you got the tapered front hairline and the taper fade on the side, and golly, it just looks clean. And I'm telling you, if your locks don't look the way that you want them to, and you don't have a taper fade, or you don't have a tapered hairline or a lineup at all, do those things and you'll see that your locks will look 10 times better. Here's another pro tip of having locks. Learn how to cut your own hair and just keep on getting better at it so that you can do this yourself. Speaking of doing things yourself, people are spending hundreds of dollars to get their locks maintained, and you can do it yourself for a fraction of the price. Instead of paying $100 to $300 every session with your loctician, you can do it yourself and make your locks look exactly how you want them to. Many people have gone to locticians and don't like the way that their locks turn out, and you can prevent that by using these products on yourself. The Great Locks ACV shampoo to detox and clarify your hair before starting. Use the maximum hold locking gel for starting out with twisting with gel or doing maintenance with twisting. If you have any frizz or you just want to instantly lock up, you can use crochet hooks just like these. And to top it off, to promote your hair growth and to have a healthy scalp, use the hair growth oil like this. I have all of these products linked down below and you can use them yourself. And you'll save thousands of dollars a year by doing it yourself. And you can achieve looks just like this just by practicing and practicing and practicing, because it's really important to invest in yourself and teach yourself how to maintain your locks. But this is easily an 11 out of 10. Here we go with another half up, half down type look. These look like they're either 2-strand or 3-strand twists. I believe this is a 3-strand twist, which is a little different than a 2-strand twist. It's almost like braiding the hair because you take 3 locks, but instead of braiding it, you're doing a twist with it. In my personal opinion, I don't think a 3-strand twist looks as good as a 2-strand twist, but it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish with your locks. But we see again, he has a very crisp lineup and a nice little taper fade on the side. It makes the look 10 times better. This is hairstyle 7, by the way. Hairstyle number 8. You can't even tell that these are starter locks, but you got the triangle sections and they are of course in barrel twists. And like I mentioned, you can't tell that these are starter locks, but I obviously can see that they aren't fully mature, because more mature locks would actually be thicker and these barrel twists would be a lot larger. But doing hairstyles like these really hide the locking process or the starter, or make the ugly stage a little bit more bearable. So when starting out your locks, I would suggest doing 2-strand twists or barrel twists, or even doing box braids, but I would highly suggest the barrel twist for sure. Barrel twist is an undefeated hairstyle. This person doesn't even have a tapered front hairline or a lineup and it still looks good. This last hairstyle kind of surprised me. And here we go with another set of starter locks, and there's a whole gang of locks on this head. I don't care what anybody says, the locks being combed out at the tips makes it look very unique. But this just proves again that a hairstyle makes starter locks look so much better. These are obviously starter locks because they're not locked up at all. But this makes locking up hair a whole lot easier, especially with a looser curl pattern. Right here we have a 3C or a 4A hair type, so it is pretty tight, but locking up your hair when it's long like this can be pretty tough because all the locks are going to want to combine with the locks next to them. But with doing hairstyles like this, it helps separate them and make sure that they're not going to be combining. So out of all the hairstyles we've seen today, comment down below which one is your favorite. I have my favorite and I want to see if anybody thinks the same down below, so comment. Other than that guys, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys do have an amazing day. Matter of fact, have a great day. Peace. God bless.